Alright guys, how are you doing? This is Querbeet with Battlefield Bad Company 2. A Conquest round on Panama Canal, and Conquest is probably the mode that you will see the most from me, because I almost exclusively play Conquest on Bad Company. I don't like Rush. I wouldn't say at all, but you know, I never started playing Rush. So after a while playing and get a certain, you know, say a particular, you know, knowledge on the maps stuff, nah, Rush is not my thing. Squad deathmatch is another thing that's quite nice, but I figured out I play that just with friends because so much, you know, sick people on the road, if I may say so. Guys, this video is a bit 20 minutes long. I wanted to take the opportunity to explain you a little bit why this video is happening, what you can expect from me in the future, and so on. This video is basically a render test, if you like. I got a new PC. You know, I tried to figure out how to configure the codecs the best so I can get the best quality out of it, stuff like that. I'm still not alright with the recording software I'm using. I got a... I think at some point I will change my recording software to Fraps. Well, I need to purchase that, and before that I want to go and check some 2 or 3, or actually it's exactly 2 other programs. If they're crap, I'm gonna purchase Fraps. It's as simple as that. Yeah. That would put me in a position, if that is sorted, to post regularly. I have no good, you know, video authoring or editing skills, so you can't expect the, you know, the most stunning artwork intros from me. It's just, you know, the video and commentary. Although I would love to, but well, maybe, you know, I start reading at some point. Not sure about that. So what I'm going to post is, at some point, that is, I will finish. You know, I started posting the single scenarios of the campaign of the game Ruse. I will finish that at some point, but first I need to sort out my setup and configuration. Now, I wouldn't call it issues, but you know, the whole situation is not, you know, I'm not comfortable. I don't have, you know, developed an automated mode. You know, it's like recording is, you know, the workflow to the ready to go or ready to upload, I might say. Video that's not automated. You know, it's like I need to find my way through that. Well, then I will definitely finish my Ruse campaign, and after that you know, in between, I will keep posting 100%. For 100%, I will keep posting Bad Company 2 videos. I like that game. I am not very good. I know that. I'm aware of that. I don't claim that I'm very good. I don't claim I want to get any better. Of course, I would like to improve, but that's a game that I enjoy, and you know, it's like, and I will keep it at that point. So Of course, I don't want, everybody likes success, and that's what I'm aiming at, and I really try to improve and stuff, but I don't pay a price for that, it either comes naturally, or it's like, tough luck. Yeah, in terms of videos you can expect from me, I have some almost 100 games on Steam. I have on the EA Download Manager a couple of games. I would prefer to post multiplayer games, but I will definitely go ahead and post some single player campaigns as well again. For instance, what could I think of? A Company of Heroes, for instance, which is actually my, main game. Well, yeah, I guess that's would describe it the best. I will play Company of Heroes online. It's a shame. Company of Heroes online went dark on the last of March, and that's a shame, but that's how it is. So I went back to classic Company of Heroes, play that online, but against what I just said about ambitions and stuff, I am very serious about my gameplay in Company of Heroes, and I am not gonna post any gameplays of me playing, online against another dude, because I want well, I know that sounds ridiculous, but my gameplay doesn't need to be public. I know it's ridiculous, but that's how it works. Yeah. Posting videos with commentary, I think I said that already. Well, posting videos with commentary is a bit strange to me. Although I'm living in a English-speaking country as a German, I'm aware of my strong accents and stuff. It feels just awkward. I think I need to get used to that. Speaking of English-speaking country, I live in Scotland, and I don't get paid any. But if you're planning a Europe trip, or if you live in Europe and you want to, might take into consideration Scotland, because man, thumbs up, what a beautiful country. If it doesn't need to be a hot or warm place, and if you're a nature kind, man, that's just stunning here. Okay, that's the advertisement. My gameplay, Bad Company 2. Lone Wolf would describe it the best. I play objectives, but I'm more the guy in the background, even though I play the assault kit or the whatever. I play, it's different when I play the medic, but I rarely play the medic, to be honest. I like to clean up and support from behind. I think that's just my playstyle. I am a team player. I play objectives. I try to support the objectives. That's not no doubt about that. But well, what can I say? I just hope I don't repeat myself here, but I got inspired to post these videos by a bunch of people that met up in a clan. The clan is called D Crew. I think that's just a bunch of friends that occasionally play with each other on their 360. What's that called? The Xbox Live stuff. These guys really contributed a lot in terms of knowledge sharing and, you know, hints and tips and, you know, inspiration for the Bad Company community, especially Bad Company 2 community. And yeah, that was really inspiring me to come up and say, okay, I mean, I play a lot, and maybe at some point, you know, I can contribute with Bad Company to videos myself. So, I mean, I know for sure that many people got inspired by the D Crew guys. Well, at least people, you know, that I know, yeah, I used to hang around with. So yeah, thanks for that, guys. You really kept us going at some point, because we were just about to leave the Bad Company, and you know, there were 3 of us that were constant, that are more or less YouTube junkies, and you know, if you're on YouTube regular, you can't get around your videos, especially if you subscribed. Guys, thumbs up. Thanks for everything you did there for Bad Company 2, and also with other games you play. That's always a pleasure to see you gaming, and you know, hear to the fun stuff. That's always good. Yeah, I got a 360 and a PlayStation 3 myself, and a Hot Porsche HD PVR as well, but you know, mainly it's racing games. I love racing games. That's besides shooters, and I mean, shooters and racing games, that's really it. I mean, I'm not well, I know that doesn't go along the line what I said about my main game and Company of Heroes and stuff, but I usually don't play real-time strategy games. So it's really comes down to shooters and racing, and I prefer simulations, to be honest. And yeah, I used to play them on the PlayStation or Xbox a lot. Now that I got a decent PC, and now that I got a decent steering wheel, that probably will change soon. So at some point, once I set it up in the living room, the PVR and my laptop there and stuff, you will see me posting PS3 and Xbox 360 content as well. Yeah, rendering and video editing is another thing I really want to have a look at, but I mean, there's so many things going on in my life actually at the moment. So I mean, the video stuff is something that I really wanted for a long time already, and I think I really will look into that. But you know, my missus is expecting, so that's another thing that keeps me busy. And yeah, I think I will mainly focus on playing and recording games, nothing fancy, and commentating on it. That's it for a start. I hope that the editing skills will come automatically at some point. So here you see basically my game style. I knew and I saw on the minimap that my guys are going to attack that sea point, and my style is, you know, I go and try to support from the distance. You see here's quite a battle going on. There's number 1 from the distance, number 2 from the distance, and that's of my ugly mech from the scene. You know, it's like, okay, off you go. It's, yeah, that's how I work in that game. I mean, that's always that's one thing. That's the thing that I'm always seeking. You know, it's like how to support my guys from a distance. I mean, that's a wee bit against the philosophy of the game, if you like so, because it's heavily emphasizing on team game and stuff like that. I know that, I'm aware of that. It's nothing, I mean, you know, it's nothing that I would, you know, that I, you know, that's a thing. If you are not a native speaker, you're looking for words at some point. You know, the whole team gaming stuff, and you know, teaming up and walking across the map as a you know, as a functional unit. I appreciate that idea, but and you know, as soon as I realize the guys are asking me to do that, I will do that. That's not the not the point. But as soon as I get my, you know, the guys are not asking for my support, or as long as I don't feel it's necessary, because it's a very tight game or a very intense game, and you know, every action is, you know, based in a certain area, I won't do that, because I like to play my way. I adopt, I switch kits. You know, I'm pretty bad with the recon kit, but you know, I do adapt to the situation and change my way of playing, but if not necessary, I like the way I play it. So I mean, it's not that's a game, guys. You know, it's like yeah, I play the objectives, but that's still a game, and you know, everybody should play it the way he likes, because that should be the case with any game. So there's another one, but apparently while playing, I didn't catch that the guy was killed, so I tried, you know, to restock my ammunition and then maybe approach the guy, but yeah. Guys, how about you? I mean, if you play the game, are you guys focusing on the team game? Are you trying to respawn on your teammates and, you know, stay with them? Stuff like that, because I find it, especially on the computer, I find it a wee bit difficult to communicate, because not everybody is using the headset. That's not as, you know, that's not a common thing on the PC as it is on the console, because you type, and you know, that idea is more common. to chat with the people. I mean, typing rather than talking to each other. I don't know why that is, but well, that's why I feel it is easier to team up on a console than it is on the PC. If you are not with your friends, you find the pulse on the console easier. I would say. It's a bit surprising to me, to be honest, if I now think about it, but well, you cannot have it all. Guys, I will post some other videos and just talk random stuff in the future, so because I still need to find my configuration. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. If you managed to get to here, good luck.